Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Say It Now, Say It Loud. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get those notifications. And let's get it cracking. All right, guys. So today we are talking about a 15-year-old boy who decided to make some threats online. He said it was a joke, but this is not a joke. Definitely not something you want to joke about. He basically made some threats on the Discord platform online saying that he was going to commit a mass shooting at his school using his father's M15. So those of you who are not familiar with Discord, it is an app that you can download on a computer, on your phone, and basically people from all over the world, adults, children, teenagers, everyone uses it to communicate throughout different games that they're playing. So yeah, we'll get into that also a little more. I have some things I want to say about using that platform, and we're going to get into the story, and I will show you guys a video of his arrest, and we'll talk about the situation. So, the story reads, a 15-year-old high school student arrested at his home in Volusia County, Florida on Friday for allegedly making an online threat to shoot up a school. So, he was arrested for making those threats on the Discord platform. So, Dalton Barnhart is actually not his real name. It's a fictitious name that he made up to use on the platform. So his words were, I, Dalton Barnhart, he vowed to bring his father's M15 to school and kill 7 people at a minimum. So he wrote that in a Minecraft, which is a game, Minecraft chat that was screenshotted and basically shared on a messaging platform. During his arrest, the teen's mother, yes, she repeatedly tried to make, the statement that he was just a child playing a video game and he doesn't need to be treated like a terrorist for making a joke. However, the police responded and was saying, how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland, that he's not going to be the next kid that shot up Sandy Hook? So basically, they're just telling her they don't know that. He made these He made these, threats, and it is what it is. So they released the body cam footage of the teen's arrest as a warning. So they say that, of course, jokes or not, these type of comments are basically felonies. So they're warning people. After the teen made the alleged threat during a game discussion on Discord, an anonymous tipster on the messaging platform reported his comment to the FBI on that Thursday, so the day before his arrest. Authorities tracked down the teen in the Ormond Beach area by using Discord username Falcon Warrior 920. Yes, so, like I said, I wanted to talk about that. Also, using that app, they can trace everything online. The teen later admitted to authorities that he made the comment about shooting up his school on Discord, but insisted he was joking. So he was banned from Discord using, their platform. He's a Seabreeze High School student. They didn't give out his name because he is a minor. As I said before, the name that he was using, Dalton Barnhart, is a fictitious name that he made up. He's facing a felony charge of threat to discharge a destructive device, and he was sent to the juvenile detention facility. So during the recorded encounter that I'm about to show you guys, the mother, like I said, she just keeps saying that he's a child and, basically trying to make up excuses for him and that he would never do such a thing. It was all a joke. So here is the recorded video of the arrest.
I, Dalton Barnhart, vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people.
But he's just a little kid playing a video game.
And all these kids keep getting arrested. And that's why the FBI and the local law enforcement is spending so much time. Because how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland? He's not going to be the next kid, the kid that shot up Sandy Hook. We don't know that.
And I totally agree with the officers. Yeah, I mean, the mother kept trying to make excuses, as I said before. And, that's with a lot of parents. They don't believe. I mean, all the other mass shooters, their families or friends or parents didn't believe that they were capable of doing such a crazy, heinous crime. But they did it. I mean, So some do show signs prior to it happening, like depression and suicidal messages and, just acting in a very abnormal behavior. But you just really never know. So I definitely side with the police officers in this situation. If we continue to allow these students and these teenagers or people just to make these threats, even if they don't, intend to carry out the act, we really would never know who is serious and who is not. So to kind of like differentiate and separate the real and the fake in case, the situation does happen or, people's lives are in danger, it's best to make an example out of those who are using it as a joke. And regardless of what, 15 years old, of course, you're still considered to be a child, but that's very close to the age of 18. And I know that some people, they still aren't mature at 18. However, at 15, you should know better. You should know what to joke about and what not to joke about. And as I said before, if the parents continue to make excuses for their children, it doesn't matter if it's this situation or another situation, they're going to continue to think that they can, do this or make these kind of jokes or threats. It's not funny at all. And it's definitely not a joke, especially recently when people have lost their lives. So you should know that, common sense would tell you that the police officers are going to take the situation very seriously. Another thing with the Discord platform, as you can see, they're able to trace everything. So of course we know that even with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the FBI, police officers, authorities, they're able to trace everything. So you have to be very mindful of the things you place on these networks and social media, the internet, because even if we delete it, things are still there. And I've witnessed that before. I've seen it with my own eyes. Posts that were deleted on social media but still were being used as evidence even after the case, Also, Discord, that app, I think people, parents should be monitoring their children anyway. My son uses Discord to communicate with people all over the world. I check his messages, I check everything, and we basically have that line of communication open where we discuss things, and he tells me all about things people are saying online. But you have to equip your children for that, just as you would equip them for the real world or going to school, because you never know what type of children or people your child is going to come in contact with, whether it's their peers at school, the teachers, you never know. Some students are raised differently, and I hear the stories from my son when he comes home and tells me about what happened and how this person said this or this person behaved in this way. So it's definitely a reason to monitor your child. I don't care how old they are. Until they leave your home, monitor them. It's never too much privacy. A child shouldn't have that much privacy to the point where you don't know what's going on in their world. Okay? You need to monitor your children. I don't care what age they are. me, my husband and I will monitor our son until he leaves the home. And even in the end, we're still going to monitor him. Yes, you can't monitor everything, but like I said, keeping that line of communication open and letting your child know that you do care and, you know, you're watching what they're doing is, it definitely helps. It has a more positive impact than a negative impact. So, as I said before, I agree with the police officers in this situation. Definitely people need to open up their eyes and realize that this is not a joke. It's actually a felony, like they said. So they need to continue to make examples out of these people. Even the mother made a comparison saying that, oh, you know, if I said I pledged to ISIS, would that mean that I'm, you know, a part of ISIS? And, you know, basically the police cannot take that for granted. You said it out of your mouth, or you wrote this yourself. It needs to be investigated, and the fact that it's very serious, it is a crime. So guys, that's the end of the story. I definitely hope this young man realizes, and all the other teenagers realize, what they're doing is not funny. And I hope that he really didn't have any intentions. I know the mother was saying he's not crazy, but just to even, you know, make a joke like that shows that there needs to be some type of correction. Something's not right. So yeah, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Say It Now, Say It Loud. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit that notification bell. So I will see you guys in the next video.